Hello, Christ Community Church family. It is Wednesday, May 27th, and I have an announcement today that many of you have been looking forward to for quite a while. Yesterday, the CCC Elder Board voted to approve our program staff's plan for returning to our sanctuary for corporate worship this coming Sunday, May 31st. Governor Pritzker's executive order restricting public gatherings expires on May 30th. He might extend it. However, though we gladly complied with the original request to help our state flatten the curve, and we complied with the extension of that original order, we do believe it is time for us to do once again what the church has done for centuries: come together as the people of God for corporate worship, fellowship, and ministry of the Word. The church is, by definition, not just people, but people gathered. David wrote in Psalm 122, "I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord." Now, David was, to be sure, talking about the tabernacle, not a church building, but we often use his words to express our joy for those occasions when we're able to congregate with our brothers and sisters in the family of God. And because we care about your health and safety, and because we're still dealing with a contagious disease that has occasioned widespread fear, we're going to reopen with precautions, following suggestions by the Centers for Disease Control document, Guidance for Communities of Faith. Specifically, well, maybe I won't go into specifics, a bullet point list, but rather direct you to the printed blog today on the CCC Facebook page, or my personal Facebook page, or our church website. In general, we're going to be careful about seating, entering and exiting, disinfecting, respecting one another's comfort level so that we are respectful, considerate. No nursery care or Sunday school classes or ABFs yet, not at this time. We're going to take a couple of weeks to just get used to gathering for corporate worship. One thing I should mention, though, and this may be the most important in our list of bullet points: if you're sick, we'd ask you not to come to church that day or any day that you're not feeling well. If anybody in your household shows symptoms of COVID-19, would you stay home? If you're in the vulnerable groups, and if you're not sure about who they are and whether you fit, you can go to the Centers for Disease Control website and read some very helpful information there. But if you're in one of those groups, then you ought to seriously consider tuning in to the broadcast, the live stream, or even our FM broadcast, and join us that way. We are going to have to trust people to take personal responsibility for their own health and safety, and this includes things that we do before church gatherings, after church gatherings, between church gatherings. It includes things like exercise and healthy eating and hygiene, washing your hands, and so on. We can count on you to do that. The attorneys who are representing us in this matter have advised us that we should reopen on May 31st. A lot of prayer and thought has gone into this decision, you may be sure. I'm going to ask that you would continue to pray for your church's leaders, that God would grant us wisdom and courage for the living of these unusual days.